Hi, everybody. It's me, Vicky Martin. I am here to do the free readings tonight. Just waiting for everybody to stop in and say hi. I wasn't expecting to do this evening. It took a little while because I've been, again, messing around with my software and trying to figure it out. Let's get started. I'm just going to move my keyboard aside. I had to use this tonight. And so, hopefully, everybody can hear me okay. I have a new microphone, and I'm hoping that it's not picking up noises that we don't want to listen to. And here to draw a few cards and to see how everybody's doing this evening. And so, let me see what's going on. I have a different setup here for some reason, and I hope it's working right. I do apologize for the delay because I'm seeing lots of controls and I don't see my chat. And for some reason, I'm not showing that I'm logged in, so I hope I am because I'm supposed to be logged in. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh my. Anyway, I hope I'm on. And hey, okay, I am on. There's one of my girls. All right. Hello, good evening. I hope everybody is well. How is the microphone working? Is my sound and everything okay? I haven't had a chance to test it out. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me okay? I have a new microphone, so I'm not sure if it's working. Good, good. Okay, great. All right, let's get started. Great, fantastic. Let's get started, everybody. I was just hoping because I have so many things going on here, and all right, perfect. All right, just trying to take some of these off. Like one. All right. So like one. I'm not sure what like one means. Not sure. Oh, you're on time. Yeah, well, I didn't really have a time set for tonight. I just kind of went on. So I was playing around. I got a new microphone, so I hope everybody can hear me okay. It's nice and pink. All right, so let's get started. Let's stop talking about my microphone, and it just means that she liked first. Oh, you were the first one to like. Oh, I get now. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna bring up my YouTube, and so I can also see the chat here on my phone. And once we get started, we're gonna start doing some reads. Oh, good, good, good. I see it. And okay, I see it. Perfect. This is looking good. So two of you are on so far. All right, so Nisha, you are my first person on tonight, so you get the first reading. All right, so you get the first reading tonight, Nisha. What's your question tonight? What's your question tonight? I did all signs readings. I think I'm gonna go and redo that video to break them down and to have a place for everybody so they can find all the different signs. I'm going to try to start using the software to figure out how to put the little things in here. I was waiting for a long congratulations for the new microphone. I was waiting for a long congratulations. I'm not sure what you mean by that. So what's your question, Nisha? What's your question, Nisha? It's pink and fluffy, so I'll try my best not to. Same, Vicky. Goldie energies, and now for me, will he come back? Let's change the form of question. Let's see if we can change up the form of question. I have my little cards so we could write down everybody's names on the boards. I'm going to put down, does it have a recording time? Does it have a recording time? Hi, Marie. Maria. Oh, you missed it. Okay, so Nisha. Nisha's first. She was the very first one to join. Yeah, it might be still on the readings. Oh, you live in Norway. I didn't do my recordings that I was planning on doing. And but let me see if I can find some questions. Why don't you ask a question like, is Goldie your twin flame? What about if there's going to be, let me see, if there is going to be a romantic encounter? Like, let's just change the style of the question to see if we get something different. All right? So remember, I'm not going to be doing too many readings. I find if I do too many readings, so this is kind of something I'll stipulate. I'm not doing more than 5 readings in one night. I tend to, it's a lot of stress on my body when I do them, especially when I channel them. I get paid very well to do readings, and so it's not fair for the fact of me coming on quite frequently throughout the week as well to do readings. So I do have a maximum of how I do it, and so I do have to try to give those who are the first to arrive a little priority, but I also want to give new subscribers or new people joining us an opportunity as well. So, so I'll put a couple of names on. Maria, I'll put your name on. Yeah. So Maria, I'm sorry that you're going through a tough time. I believe that hi, Saria. I feel that we tend to get caught up in certain cycles. And when we get caught up in cycles, some of those depressions are really about lack of motivation and inspiration and not about your emotions. And so sometimes it's nice to be able to tap into that to see what is actually going on, if it's actually your emotions or really a perspective of a mindset. Nisha, I'm back to you, Nisha. Where are you? Hello, Nisha. Are you still here? Nisha? You can do as you feel comfortable on tell me about him. Should I move on or no, okay. So Nisha, we tend to have this discussion where when I say ask one question, let's phrase your question in a one question, not multiple questions in one, just one question. Maria, I'm only looking for Nisha to give me her question right now because I'm to do her reading right now. I didn't know, I didn't add, I'm not adding everybody onto a list right now. So what I'm doing is I'm only doing a few reads. And when I do that, I also want to make sure that I give opportunity for new people who are subscribing and coming onto the channel, people who are, first. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying as well that I do want to go and give a chance to some people who haven't had a chance to have readings. All right. Especially if I've done you already last night. All right. Or the last 2 days. All right. Goldie energies for you, towards you. You only want to know how this person feels about you. Is that what you're asking for, Nisha? Do you want to really hear what is going to come through for Goldie's energies for you? Like, would you like to have something? Yeah, okay. All right, I can do that. I could do that. For those who are new to the channel, I do apologize. I have to use my tuning fork to clear my heart space. All right, everybody. All right, Nisha. So their current energy for you is showing temperance. So they're basically, they're being patient, they're finding meaning. It's a kind of a stage. I'll clarify these a little bit. It's a little bit of, they're kind of like testing things out. They're just, they're not really fully in, they're not fully out. They're kind of in and out, Their feelings towards you is they look like they're actually they're trying to manifest you, or basically they're trying to figure out how to have you in their world, in their space, because they find you reliable. They find you someone who is worthy. All right, so it's somebody that they feel there's a value to you. What's influencing your connection though, is you have a somewhat, not so much of a victim mentality, but you're manifesting from fear. All right. You're not manifesting from an abundant mindset. You're manifesting from the lack. All right. And the guidance for your next step, all right, is showing, about following the heart. So let's clarify this a little bit more for you. Okay. And with this microphone, I don't know how much it's going to pick up everything. So if my cards are a little loud, I'm sorry. All right, let's just clarify this a little bit. So let's look at Goldie, their current energy right now. By the way, what is showing that you are not aware of is the judgment, which is about a reconciliation. He's just not quite ready now. You're not quite ready. And it looks like there is a little bit of healing of avoidant attachment type of energy. All right. So right now, Goldie thought that there was lots of opportunities for him. And as he thinks that there were so many opportunities, he had to go out and find out that none of them was serving him. None of them was making him happy. He started healing. He started realizing that the potential of these going, and trying these relationships was causing him much heartache, and not in a positive way. He was finding that he was not happy. He was not becoming satisfied. How he sees you. So he sees that you're more solid, you're more grounded. He feels that he's not sure if he's willing to give fully into this. He's resisting. He's resisting in some ways because of the fact that in order for him to give into this, he feels like he has to sacrifice something else. And he's not sure if he's willing to sacrifice all that he has for someone else. He's not quite have his heart open. He wants to. He wants to be loving. He's just not sure if he's able to. He's questioning if he truly loves you. The fact what's influencing the situation is your mindset. So you have some limited beliefs that you have been struggling with. I do see that you tend to really see Goldie as the man in knight in shining armor, but it seems like there's a lot of hesitation. It's like you're back and forth in your mind. Sometimes you will put him in a state where it's kind of like it's safe to say that it's kind of like a want and a need, but realistically, as much as you adore him and idolize him, you haven't really known how to move forward in your mindset so that you can combat the limited belief systems, because there is some limited beliefs that you feel that he's not going to come back, that you can't seem to manifest him, you struggle, that you question your worthiness, and so there is some areas here that you are struggling with. So it's saying here, in order for you to follow through with the heart, understanding how to follow through with the ideal of this person being your romantic partner, you do have to see yourself truly as a manifester. You have to really get in touch with the magnetic divine feminine self of yourself. Sometimes we look at all of the work and the effort that we have done, but really you are resisting a lot of work that has to be completed. You see, there's a part of you that gets very easily frustrated because you're struggling so hard, and it's not hard. You're thinking it has to be hard in order for you to win him. You think that there has to be such a strong effort in order for you to be able to receive him. It's like you have to work to earn something, and when he's not showing up as a result, it's kind of like the cause and effect that's kind of throwing you off. You're expecting some kind of sequence in order for you to know that it's happening, because it's like your energy is kind of like in this this extreme, like it's like a bubble, it's like a shield. But there is a shift, a change that will happen. And that shift and change will happen when you'll see that your manifestations no longer are manifesting problems. Money will start changing. You'll notice that, the grief and the sadness actually will start coming up. And the reason that grief and the sadness is coming up is not to discourage you, but it's about releasing. You see, the divine feminine is a nurturer. You have to understand that you have to release all of that old karma that you've been holding on to, all the ways that Goldie left. That story you're telling yourself that there was an ending has to be now released. It's a book and it's a chapter that is already closed. So once you put that book aside and you start fresh and you say, now I'm ready. Now that I have accomplished that, what is my next chapter? What is my next book? And by getting into that new energy, you're not using the past, what he did, what you did, as your story. You start creating a new story. You see, you have been using your head and not your heart. And your head can only manifest so much. It can only help entertain your mind and start igniting your processing. But the heart is the magnet that pulls the energy of two people together. It's what actually will be the magnet to track. And this has to be activated in both of you in order for this to really happen. It shouldn't be conflict. It shouldn't be, I don't know what's going on. It shouldn't be like you feel like imprisonment in your own life. It's going to happen fast when it happens. It's going to happen fast. He'll come at you and you'll be like, oh my goodness, what's happening? Oh my goodness. He's contacting me. And then that can push the energy away. So you have to be ready when it happens. All right. So let's look into this a little bit more. Are you still here, Nisha? Val, thank you. I welcome all my new subscribers. Maria, nice to see you again. I'm just going to tell you, I'm not doing readings for everybody. My maximum readings per evening is 5 that I do for free. I tend to do a little further for those sometimes who give donations. I have that happen quite frequently if you're watching any of the other reads, and I'll go really in depth into the readings. But these are usually, I'll just do 5 reads each evening, and that's all I'm going to be doing. So I put the names down and I will draw the names as I gather them. All right? I don't do everybody's. So I'll put your name and Tisha's. And I try my best to give everybody, like new subscribers, a chance to. Yes, I know I have quite a few of you have been joining me for each of these readings, and I do appreciate so much. I do have about 18 years of coaching and twin flame relationships. And I know people have been only talking about twin flame relationships for the last 8 years, but I've been writing books and talking about them long before everybody else was. I was speaking about twin flames when everybody was like, what is that? So I love being able to give everybody the messages that come through when they get channeled through. I even sometimes learn through them myself, and I'm hoping that everybody can continue to raise the vibration, allow themselves to see what great manifestors they are. I have lots of different clearings and healings, and sometimes I offer them here for free on my channel, just because it is just important that we all work together as a collective in order for all of us to come together as twin flames. All right, so I don't know what happened to Nisha. Where'd you go, Nisha? Are you going to say anything about your reading or anything? Did I just like lose you? I'm a little confused there. What happened? All right. I'm going to put your names on some of these cards. Am I having network issues? Is anybody noticing any network issues on my end? Did you hear anything I told you, Nisha? Did you hear what I said? Because I think I gave you some answers that you were looking for. All right. So Maria Valvale. And all right, let's see who's going to get the next one. I didn't go and make any post about coming on tonight. I just kind of was checking out my microphone and I just wanted to see how it was working. And so, is it too loud? Is it okay? No, I'm going to go and move on to another one. Thank you. Nice and pink. All right. Veil. Hey, Saria. I'll put you on. Okay, Veil. Veil, you're next. What's your question? Want to give me your question? Yes, Veil. I see here. So new microphone is awesome and so clear. Good, thank you. Do you have a question? I find sometimes when, all right. Is it Jose's? No. I already gave you suggestions in the reading. Maybe you might have to go back and listen to it again. So you have some limited beliefs, and those are interfering with your manifestations. It is subconscious, probably. But you have to let go of everything and start creating. Yes, Maria. I have you on my list, Maria. I'm doing a reading for Veil. Yeah. All right, so I'm only doing mini readings when I do them for free. I don't do full readings every time for everybody. They just take too long. And a lot of people don't even stay and watch them all because they're too long. Yes, keep on using the number I had provided you before. All right. Veil, veil. So Jose's energy is he's right now, he's showing he's pulling his energy back. All right. So, he's not being spontaneous and he's not giving you any happy surprises right now. He's actually being very emotionally immature. Maria, I'm not going to be able to scroll looking for people's questions. You have to wait until I call you because you have to be here when I call your name for reading. And when that happens, you're going to tell me your question then, okay? And that is only if you qualify for one of those 5 readings. Not guarantee for anybody at all. Yeah, I'll clarify these a little bit more, but he's definitely... Oh, just one moment, everybody. So sorry. I'm just noticing my cord is not plugged in. And if I don't plug in the cord, we're going to lose feed. Oh. So sorry. I don't know how I did it. But if I don't plug this in, we're going to lose our battery. Sorry, everybody. I looked up and I had a little message. I had a little message that we were going to lose our feed. So I'm like, oh my goodness. All right. Sorry about that. A little interruption there. All right. So he's a little emotionally immature, right? Ooh. And he's really guarded. He's being very guarded. Oh, you might want to hear some of this. All right. All right. I got some stuff to tell you. All right. Just let me pull some more cards. Just give me a chance here. I find the energies, I get so dizzy sometimes. It's so crazy. So, Veil, Jose. I wanted to ask you a question about Jose. So Veil. Okay, I'm just going to address something. Maria, I've stated a few times now. I stated at the very start and throughout, I will take people's names, and here's the little board where I've been putting everybody's names. And as I do a reading, I focus. This is the second reading I've done tonight. And so I go and I shuffle the cards with the names on it, and I choose from the deck of cards as I'm drawing the names. It's not going by, because everybody who goes and requests a reading doesn't get a reading. I've never once said that every single person who asks, because if not, sometimes I'll be doing 26, 27 ratings or more. And that is not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to come on here every night to give myself away like that. I'm not going to do it. So everybody is going to go and we're going to do 5 readings, and I'm going to go and draw. And I've explained that a few times. And I think that you keep thinking that these readings are for you. And I don't want you to, when I do call your name, not to show up because you think that you gave me all the information. And it's not how that works. So I need the person who is going to be doing the reading to actually give me the information, and so I can read that person's reading, and that's how we're going to do it. You're more than welcome to sit back and see if you can learn and resonate from the reading that I do. But it's just how I do it. Sometimes some people can't get readings as much as they can sit and be with me right from the start. And sometimes the universe just, wants you to watch sometimes. I understand that you have a question about you and somebody, and hopefully, it may even happen. You like this time of night is more quiet than if I would have started a little earlier. But who knows? I know that last night it got really, really, really super busy, and I try my best. I do mainly these during the weekends because I work very long hours during the day, during the week, and my energy is very drained. And when it gets drained, I have to stop, or if not, I won't be able to do them anymore through the week. All right. So I'm going to go back to reading. But one thing I will say, I want somebody to respond to the people who are asking these questions in the chat, because what happens is I'm channeling these readings. And once I go and have to address people in the chat, I kind of have to get back into trying to channel the reading. And it's not going to, I have to make my readings really, really short so I don't get interrupted by answering questions while I'm trying to channel a reading. All right. So if somebody is asking questions, for those who, yes, I know there's a couple of you who are really fantastic. Actually, Tej Jazvi, I'm going to make you one of my moderators, all right? Because you're on quite frequently with me. So I'm going to make you one of the moderators. You are more than welcome to help me out. If you see something really troublesome happening and I can't seem to see what's going on, you have a little bit of power there. You can help me out there if you need it. But yeah, no, like Maria, I know that Maria had a question. It was a very valid question. And so if any time you see somebody new, brand new to our channel, coming and asking questions and really has no idea how it works, I try my best to explain it, but I'll try to put more instruction in the readings when I set them up. And maybe take a moment to try to fill up the chat with the message. I'll see if I can just copy and paste something on my phone and just paste it into the chat to help everybody out, and maybe tag something there. And that will help too. But I'm going to continue here with Val Val's reading, because I think I got some great news for Val Val. All right. So is a Veil, yeah. Yeah, like this life. So Veil, I want to talk to you. So Veil, it's interesting what I'm getting. Yes, this person might be a little emotionally stunted. And that's probably because you are quite much more emotional person. I'm curious. Yeah. Well, I'm definitely seeing here that this person has been learning learning how to control the inner self, right? So because they are learning how to control the inner self, it is being projected to you as if there's maybe making it seem like there's not a good connection here, but really what it is about the Merkabahs being activated. So this person is a mirror of yours. I am seeing confirmation in a couple different areas, and I've only doing a very short different type of a reading here, but I'm seeing quite a bit of confirmation where this person is your divine counterpart. This person is a person that you're supposed to be with. You're just having some troubles right now. Um, Thank you so much. You are doing an amazing job. So we have here, this person is being very guarded and being very controlled, trying to not have any attachment. So most likely there is a possibility this person may be even avoiding attachment. But guess what? This person is discovering shock in awe is what I'm getting. Shock and awe. So this person, as much as this person has been trying to discipline themselves, trying to be in a state of non-attachment, trying to run off to distract themselves with whatever they can to be distracted by. What they have been having was this tower of finding out that they have no control. The more that they're trying to be disciplined, the more that they are not disciplined. The more that they're trying not to be attached, the more that they are obsessed. Like they're in a state of, he's your best friend. Well, he's more than your best friend. He's more than your best friend. All right. It's great that you have a best friend, but yeah. So you have here a couple of times a lot saying that you are meant to be with each other. You are showing here what's influencing your connection is that you two, so you've got chakra, sacral is blocked. You've got your divine connection has got some resistance, and there is a wish. There is a lot of healing in this relationship. You are showing, so in maybe past lives, you've had some energy that you've shared together that has caused a blockage in trusting. And because of the trusting, and I'll look into that a little bit more, but you're definitely being given for guidance to heal the yin yang, because you've got the Lover's card coming up with both decks. You've got yin yang, mirror switch. You've got a lot going on here where you two are just marrying each other so much. So it's saying here that you've got to balance the twin flame yin yang energy, and it's important that you do it by being a little disconnected. All right, you need to understand that there's subconscious energies that's working out the other person's energies. So the more that you can disconnect, you can start being able to see what's going on with you, because you're taking on their energy, they're taking on your energy. And so it's kind of like you're so enmeshed. You don't know who's who, right? And that's what happens with twin flames, all right? So that's the thing. I'm pretty sure you two are twin flames. I'm not gonna do a big full reading on it, but you definitely have past life together. Um, the clarity will come through more with the laws of the universe. So there is lots of laws in play here with you. And so and this is not something you manifest. This is something that it's like source manifested, because you there you didn't manifest, like you were meant to come together. Yeah, a little space is going to be good for you, and only because of the fact that this is a really in-depth type of relationship. You're not going to find you're not going to find this relationship to end. You might be like me and mine person. We go apart, we come back. We go apart, we come back. We go apart. It's just a part of the healing. But you have to put that energy out every single day. That that each and every single day you need to ask source or the divine counterpart, the divine beings to assist you in your relationship, because you both have gone through so many lives together that interferes, and sometimes it can create all of those magnitude of energies that you've shared. There's a part of you that take each other for granted, and there's a part of you that know each other so well you don't see each other through the eyes of a lover, or more than a friend, just because of the fact that you're just so meshed. You're like family, you're like lovers, you're like everything, right? Let's look into some fears. So you do have a throat chakra fear. I picked up sacral energy, which is you have to do some affirmations based on trusting your feelings and knowing that you can give ample room for your feelings to be expressed. You need to do some affirmations that is about sacral healing that would really help you. The official ambassador of the Melodiv race. Well, that's quite the name. Oh, do I have any new names to add on to the list? Yes, I just add that one onto the list. All right. So what's coming up here is the throat chakra, and so that has a lot to do with communication. And so the throat chakra is about our ability to speak and express all of our thoughts and our emotions and our instincts, or love for each other. And so if you have some trauma that's still holding in there from past life, you will have problems saying your words. Maybe you may have a fear of expressing yourself. Maybe you need some validation for your presence. Maybe you feel inadequate with, what you say, or, how you speak. You may search for attention when you do speak. Maybe you have to feel like you have to really say, or you want everyone around to be actively always listening to you. Like you have to be center of attention. So those are usually associated with a throat chakra being over or underactive. Let's look at some other laws that may be interfering and a little shadow work, okay? I'm going a little in depth for you, Val. Val, this is not normally a short reading. Yeah, well, definitely it's showing up there. So it's showing here the law of vision. So usually when this is distorted, this will get distorted too, and this would get distorted. So here, so your chakras, when one is overactive or underactive, it would make these two work even harder, right? And so the law of vision is what you're going to see how it's affecting you, because that means clear, focused vision shapes the manifestation of your dreams. If you're not allowing yourself to see the possibilities to be there, you're not going to see them actually unwind. That is good for those who are, looking at manifestation. How can they actually bring forth their manifestation that they can start realizing it? Many people have different areas where they're interfering with their manifestation. Resistance, resistance is natural for us. If a ball wants to fall naturally to the ground, hold on to that ball. It can't fall, right? So where is the resistance? So by having a problem with speaking, it's good to see that, making sure that this is working fine is seeing that vision, and also working with the heart. The heart is where we love from. This is where we attract our manifestations. So see how you can see this vision, see how you can not be so allowing yourself to manifest what others are showing you. Instead, you want to be able to see this true for yourself. So we have the shadow, also known as ego dysnic complex, repressed ID, shadow aspect. So that's what shadows mean, or your shadow archetype. It's how others are showing up. All right. So we tend to project what we repress. All right. So what we are projecting, we think that it's something we intentionally do. But shadows, what we repress or shove down, or we don't want to look at, and we think we can hide it deep down into our closet, those things are actually being shown up in those that we are very attracted to. So that's our way of projecting parts of ourselves to heal, which is commonly why we have soulmates. So the more that you heal on yourself, the more that your twin will heal too. And this is an important type of vibration, what that you're going to transmute. So connection is another form of abandonment, but they're two different ends of the rod, right? So when you are experiencing abandonment or feeling abandonment, what you have to do is focus on the connection. And so when there's and that's the thing, people who have abandonment issues are chasing after connections instead of focusing on the connection and how strong it is. And your manifesting number, these are Grapholi numbers, and these are used to help you manifest. And so if you want to turn the love quickly, fast, attracting, this is your number that you're going to use, okay? So take a little snapshot if you can, or go back and watch the video and take your picture. So if you want this love to attract really fast, use this number 888-412-1289018. It is a number that will help you manifest in a very quick timeline, all right? So when you are subconsciously working out the other person's energies, which means, are you working through their projections, or are they working through your projections? So this is why shadows of what you suppress is important to see if it's yours or theirs. And this is what's coming up in your reading. I'm so sorry about the cough, but this is what's coming up in your reading, guys. Is this person is is trying to not be in their head. They're trying to not be overthinking. They're trying to figure out what's going on. And you need to disconnect just to pull back that energy a little bit. It needs to be balance. I've seen balance in both of yours. So that's all. But yeah, you're very enmeshed. Definitely seeing a little distortion in the masculine energy. Definitely some distortion in the masculine energy. But you are going to receive a message and it will help you release your fears. All right, so that is for you, Vava. And thank you very much for joining me. I hope you like and subscribe. And I don't want to just say that just to go and, build me up. I really want those who need to have these readings to come, not because I need the attention or the people. I'm doing this. I actually don't do this often for free the way I have been, but I just felt it was really important for me. We are having a huge shift in the collective, and you're going to see a lot of shifts and changes start happening around February for those who are in twin flame relationships. All right, let's get another name, folks. All right. I am able to tell. Yeah, I'm able to tell. I don't always get that answer. Sometimes it has a lot to do with the person's lessons. Sometimes it has a lot to do with where they are evolutionary. Sometimes there is energies that are blocking that answer, but I've done so many readings. I've done hundreds of readings, and I usually can feel the energy when it comes through. So for example, the last one there, Veil, definitely they are twin flames. I can probably, going deeper into a reading, tell you a lot more about it, but a little bit more into what kind of twin flame, and a little bit about the past lives, and a little bit about their mission and their challenges that they are to overachieve or go through. I'm not a psychic. I'm a twin flame, and as you evolve, I'm 56. And I've been working with twin flame energies for quite a long time. And for those who are on this journey, there is quite an evolution that happens. Both me and my twin flame, we look really young for our age. And that is it's part of the divinity of the energy that comes through. So I usually can pick it up. And usually sometimes I do. And when I do, yeah, it does. Oh, like you revert. It's like you reverse age when you come together. It's really, really wow. Like, so remember, our evolution is really about your spiritual health, which a lot of people tend to focus on because twin flames is more of a spiritual thing. But there is a mental energy, and that's where we learn about the subconscious. There's also the emotional health, which is about the heart chakra that we talk about in our manifestation. And so the spiritual is about our belief system. It's also about how we manifest. The mental is how our mind, our subconscious mind works, and our thought process. We have our emotional health through the heart. We also have our physical. So when we look at the chakras, we look at the lower chakras being more of a physical. And then we look at our higher self in the higher chakras, and then we look at the heart chakra and the mental chakra. We also look at the will, and all of that plays together. I look at the human design, and I look at the astrology. You can seem to bring it all together. So it's quite fascinating. And yes, usually twin flames are to come together to heal the collective in a larger way. And so together, anything is possible, right? All right. So I'll be doing a feed on twin flames, actually, if I have enough strength tonight. If not, the next couple of nights. I want to do one on the numbers. I want to do a stream on that, and I also want to do, I have a couple of them for twin flames. All right, let's pick the next name. So we did Nisha, we did Val, and I have only a couple of you who have joined me this evening. It's not a whole lot of you tonight. So let's see who we're going to get for the next read. Just seeing what I did with the cards, because I got your names on some of them. I have little cards here that I used, and I put your names on it, and then I shuffle them and use these to draw your names. Okay, you've already got yours. All right, so there's one, there's two. All right. Whew, I'm feeling quite weird. I might have to just give me a moment. I just need to do a little clearing on myself, okay? Divine beings of love and light, just clear me now of each and every single energy that is not mine. Send it back to sender. Send it back to those. I ask for protection. I ask for guidance. I ask for those to say what needs to be said for those who are requesting the readings. And I ask for your divine blessing to raise my vibration, to work with the collective, and to spread these words to anyone who wishes to be with the love, the twin flame, divinity source. Allow us to now. All right. The next one is the official ambassador of the mulatto. All right. So you are the next read. Can you state your question, please? Are you still here? You have to be present. We've got the official ambassador of the mulatto race. Are you still here? Well, we'll see if they come back shortly, and if not, we're gonna pull another name. Sometimes this is gonna have a little delay, and if it's a little delay, we'll see if somebody else is here. Guess who's next? All right, what's your question? Okay, Tejas B. Sid energies for me. Will he reach out? All right. Do you want to know will he reach out or what his energies are? Because those are two different things. Let's focus on one type of energy. All right. Which one do you want? All right. That flew out of my cards. So right now, a card flew out of my deck, and it's a Knight of Cups. So they do like you. You've got some nice cards, actually. So they do like you. They're yeah, they crushing on you pretty hard. They're not the King of Cups, but there's definitely a romantic interest here. They feel that you complete, you're kind of complete package for them. They feel that, a sense of belonging with you. They definitely feel that there is repressed sadness, if there is any, but the sadness it seems like it's hidden. And I do see that there is a little work for you, but you're definitely going to hear from them. You're I don't know why these two cards were flipped up. So okay, so I'm definitely getting um so I'm getting definitely that. All right. So they've got the so their energy. Knight of Cups. There is a message, expect a message from them. And this is actually, I'm showing here, Seven of Cups upside down, Two of Wands upside down, and the Seven of Swords. So this is telling me, you know what? They really fooled themselves. They thought that, looking back, they thought, yeah, I got many opportunities. I don't really have to worry about anything. They were really lying to themselves. They've been lying to themselves. Yeah, I've been wondering that because he ghosted me and he unadded me on everything after I gave him a letter that said I loved him. Oh yeah, no, yeah, you freaked him out. So so you definitely are showing here they thought, oh yeah, I got plenty of opportunities. I can go and have many opportunities here. And what happened is now they're looking back and they're like, oh my goodness, I didn't have many opportunities after all. I'm lying to myself. I'm deceiving myself. I am seeing that they do feel that you complete them. They do feel that you are important to them, but there is a trauma bubble and a trauma bubble. And this has come up in here a little bit, a few times. It's kind of like, you know, when everything looks like it's great, you know, the princess and pea, and there's like a pea underneath the mattress, and they keep on piling on the mattresses and thinking it's going to make it all nice and cozy, but there's that little thing deep down inside that still makes the bed so uncomfortable. That's the problem. There is something that has traumatized this person they can't let go of. It's just like, no matter how much they sugarcoat it, no matter how much that they put all of the icing on that cake, it's something in that cake they can't seem to swallow. And so it was hidden before, but because there has been emotions, they're like, oh my God, there's something wrong with my emotions. Like, what's going on with me? Why do I have no control over my life? You know, people tend to behave a certain way until somebody stirs up those emotions. I'm definitely getting that this person didn't want to walk away. They didn't see it coming. They didn't know what was going on, but it was kind of like they didn't expect this to even happen. Definitely feeling like there's some past life connection going on here. And when they didn't see it happen, like it's just like it hit them. It hit them hard. And it freaked them out. So, you know, it's not like, you know, I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like there's some abandonment issues here. And so there's also what happened was the boundaries became a problem, right? It's just like, oh, wait a minute, what are you doing? You're, you know, all of a sudden we have labels, or what is something like, oh, I don't know what's me, I don't know what's you. Hi, Cookie Victoria. I don't know what's you. I don't know what's me. I need to regulate myself. I need to figure out who I am again because I'm changing. I don't know what's going on. And so this person, you know, this person felt very much that this was something that they wanted, but at the same time they started questioning, okay, so is so so no, like I need to be free. I need to be free. I need to see other people. This can't be it, right? Like they panicked, right? Your person your person really does care for you, And I'm seeing here, he's worth the work. He's going to be worth the work. Get in the illuminating stage. And that is the stage that you were in at the very beginning. And it is the stage that aligns everything. It's when you didn't see the good, bad, and the evil, right? It's when you had no expectations. It's like, oh, we're in this, and you need to get back in that stage. You need to remember what it was like to, you know, not be looking at, you know, if there's much, like, it's basically inner child healing here. You know, we get so into, oh, this new beginning, and it has to be this expectation. But really what happens is, you know, there is one is a little bit more mature than the other, or one is more advanced sexually than the other, because it's kind of like, and I know that's what's coming through. It's just like one is a little bit more advanced than the other when it comes to the intensity of experience. Like one is holding back, and the other one is not that they're holding back, but it's basically, you know, this has the potential of being something really great. Yes, it's a new microphone. So it has the potential of being really, really, really great. But somebody got to get out of their head. Somebody is too much in their head. They're like, I can't see the future. I don't know what's happening. And they're like, you know, is this person desiring me? I'm not saying that about you. I'm just saying this is what's coming up in the cards. And it's like you need to say to yourself, you have to say to yourself, what do you feel? What do you feel? Because when you look at what you feel, that's important. It's not about them. It's about you. How do you feel? What do you want to happen? Instead of riding their vibration, allow you to start taking control of the vibration. You do have a mother wound. There is a mother wound that is damaging, or not damaging, but needing to be healed in the divine feminine energy. All right. So the mother wound, it's like contracts you made when you were born into this lifetime. And so emotionally, you know, this person may be a little emotionally stunted, but you may be projecting this, right? So that's the thing is, you know, focus on you. Focus on you. When you pause to focus on you and see what's coming out of, like, what about you? What are you going to get out of this? And when you start doing that and pause to receive, you will be surprised at what you'll get out of this. Definitely, it's too much attention. You've been taking on a burden of paying attention to them, doing all this energy, sending it to them, making their lives so much better. I don't see them doing that for you. So, meanwhile, they're running around, freaking out, don't know how to handle anything. And, you know, here you are, being so, you know, I love them and doing all these things, but, you know, you gotta let them grow. You gotta let them you gotta let them heal. You can't heal them. You need to initiate the healing. First, you gotta see them as healed. You gotta see them as coming around. You need to see them worthy. You need to see them getting it. You need to see them being attracted to you. You need to see them absolutely desiring you. You need to see them falling in love with you over and over and over again. Let's see. Is there reconciliation between you and your person? All right. So, in the past, you shut down your heart. You stopped believing. And then you started, in the present, holding too tight to their energy. Guys, you got to relax. You got to start getting into manifesting mode. Next, you got too much in your head. So you close down the heart, start holding tight onto your energy, and then you got into your head. Now, you are going to have success. This person is resisting you. There may be some tears, but this person is going to come back. And everything will work out, but you need to start working with the laws of the universe. And you do have some trouble with your manifesting. That's your answer. Got to get out of your head. You got to open up that heart. And you need to start realizing you're too much wanting and needing and not knowing. Could I get a manifesting number? Sure. Absolutely. Yes, especially since you've been my best helper. Thank you so much for doing all of this helping tonight. I appreciate that so much. I'm doing a little workshop on this soon. I don't think I'll be able to do it tonight. I'm much more tired than I expected. This does take up a lot of my energy. But I want to try out my new microphone. Giving you another number as well as this one. Because I think I drew this number for me. All right, so I'm going to focus on you. I'll tell you why. So, I was here shuffling, and what did I say? That I'm more tired than I realized. And I drew this number and I looked at it. I was like, is this for me? I'm sorry. I got to go back to focusing back on how do you say that? Tejavvi. Hope I say that right. Because this one is for cellular repair. Now, we know that's not what you need. But physically, this popped out of my hand. Eternal love, 593-2568. Eternal love. All right. So one more tonight, and then I gotta go because I'll have to shut it down. I'm having a little struggle with my energy tonight. I'll add Cookie Victoria to the other two. This one probably won't be a really long one. I'm going to be doing a whole thing on it. It's a whole big discussion on it, okay? I can even do a live feed if you want me to, but it's a whole process on it. You can use it, it's a frequency. That number is a frequency. But how to use it, really, I have a little bit of a video I'm going to do on it. I'm going to actually maybe even do some shorts. Maybe I'll work on some shorts tonight. And look for me uploading a short tonight on using the number, okay? Cookie Victoria, you're next. Are you still here? Cookie, are you still here? I don't know. There's like 5 of you here. I want everybody to say hi just to show me who's here. Maybe we have like 4 spectators and don't want to announce who they are here. But if not, I mean, I can certainly go and work on my video. Hello, 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 hello. Right? There she is. There's Cookie Victoria. Well, we called your name. What's your question? We were looking to see if we thought you bailed on us. Did you bail on us? What's your question? Hello? Do you want me just to do whatever? What to expect from Trey Scorpio? Because okay, like these are just short little mini reads. Let's just do a basic question because that is more than a one question kind of thing. When you're asking what to expect from him because you believe he's dating someone else. Okay, I can do that one, but that really is like that's not, it's really kind of vague. I'm not sure what's going to come through. What could be a result of him dating somebody else? Or do you want to see if there is a possibility of a still connection with you? All right. So how about this? Now that he's moved on, what would be the result of your relationship? How's that? Oh, sorry, guys. I am really drained. All right. Oh, God. I don't know why this has been happening. All right. You're not going to see this coming. Or you think you kind of see this coming. But there's going to be a sudden change, a complete shift that's going to happen. This person is like, I'm free from you. I'm free from you. I've wanted this so much. And, I'm free from you, and I'm going to go and just move on and start this new life together. But no, it's going to create this new type of relationship with you. You see, what's happening is they thought it would be easy. They thought, oh, I can just move on. I can just, and they're having a whole awakening right now. It's like, oh my gosh. They thought it was going to be so easy. They're looking back at your past. They're seeing that they are kind of regretting some choices they make, and they're actually looking at, the commitment they had with you. All right. I'm seeing that there is right now a lot of conflict, and this conflict has been needing to just take a break. Just let it go for now. Because right now, because of this conflict, he is not being the love that he is. He's it's not really balanced. It's kind of like, one-sided. And you guys are true soulmates. And right now, it's not feeling like it. You guys are not serving your contracts at all. I'm seeing here that you are to focus on your divine feminine self. Oh my goodness, you're not listening to yourself. You're not even allowing your energies to flow. Your intuition, your heart closed off really bad here. You're not even giving yourself the light. You're not even, everything is kind of like about him. You're letting him tell it like it is, tell it like it is, thought the grass was greener. Yeah. He realized that. I see that you need to focus on not being focusing on him, but focusing on you. You need to see that this ending is bringing you together. That he needed to fall. He needed to focus on yourself and see that the emperor needed to see that he was not truly anything without you. You as long as you keep on putting that energy into him, you are fueling him. You are allowing him to be the energizer bunny, the battery to the energizer bunny. Like, he doesn't know how much he is who he is because of you. And so there is a lot that is happening because there is an ending that is happening. And with that ending becomes this new beginning. And so as this new beginning happens, you will see him start giving up that control, allowing him to see the shift that you'll see. Like I said, you don't see it coming. There is going to be some trauma. The relationship may seem like it's going to end, and there's going to be sides and maybe even legalities involved until you find that strength. He is not going to win, by the way. He's not going to win. You are going to win because you have the contract. You have to focus on any possibilities. You need to have faith. You need to believe. You need to really add this just to confirm it, to keep going. Yeah. So you really have to focus on what is your inspiration. Maintain the control, maintain your inner conflict. Don't look for him to apologize, and don't you apologize to him. If nothing seems to move fast, you will see that this would be about the conversations between you two just might be a little, not so okay. But that's okay because, you've got work to do because he's not leaving. He's not leaving you. And it has nothing to do with manifestation. It has everything to do with the laws and the contracts that is already in place. You see, you were his everything. You were his everything. Right? And the suffering and pain that he is going through is not because he was so great. It's because he lost the commitment with you in the marriage or whatever it is. You were everything he worked hard for, not somebody new. So there is going to be, it's a rude awakening for him. He's going to struggle with this, and he would never admit it to you right now, but he's struggling a lot. It's like the apple cart has fallen down. Is that what you wanted to hear? Yes. Put the energy back into you. You are the light bulb in his lamp. And don't forget that. Now what you guys can do is help support me. I'm fairly new on sharing my videos on YouTube, and so I appreciate all of you to help me grow and to help me give these messages to all of those who need it too. All right. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I want to keep on coming on and join you a little bit earlier in the evening. I had some things I had to work out to see if it works. And thank you for my new microphone. It's so cute and pink. All right, so yeah, thank you guys. So I will work on some shorts. I'm going to work on a couple more twin flame ones, and there's a couple of twin flame and little mini reads and a whole bunch I posted like 180 shorts there the other night. And yeah, thank you. I will go and do the Grapholi number shorts to give you a little insight on how to work with those numbers, everybody. So look for those. I will focus on those first, okay? And I thank you all for joining me, and I appreciate you all, and I hope you all have a good night. And I'm going to see if I can come on a little bit earlier. I'm going to aim for maybe 2 hours earlier than I did tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. My goal this, I'm going to try to aim for this month. I would like to see if I can hit 500 subscribers, and only because that makes me feel like I'm not such a new beginner anymore. And sometimes when those want to give donations, they'll be able to do so in the chats. Again, once people start donating, it doesn't mean I'm not going to do free reads. I know a lot of places do that where they give priority to those who give donations. I'm not going to do that. Donations will get you a longer read, but I'm going to try my best to help those who are here for the free reads, because that's what we're doing this for. All right. So may you all believe the miracles can happen. All you have to do is resonate with them. Bye bye now.